What does making money from your arbitrage business actually look like? Are you even going to be making any money in your first month? How much is Amazon actually paying you out? What happens with returns? I'm going to address the stages of making money with Amazon FBA so you can actually see for yourself if this is something you even want to do. Now, other than the actual cost of the softwares and supplies, the only other thing you're spending money on for your Amazon business is just inventory. So your fixed costs can be anywhere from $100 to $500 a month, just depending on your volume. Everything else you're spending your money on is just going on inventory that you've been able to find. So your capital or access to capital is the most important thing when it comes to determining how much you're profiting. I'm always being asked, what's the minimum I need to start arbitrage? It is for sure one of my biggest pet peeves. I can't stand when people ask me that question because it's pretty self-explanatory once you've watched a video or two. The more you invest in products, the more you're going to profit. So it's completely up to you. Now, if your operating cost is anywhere from $100 to $500, obviously you want to make sure you're at least covering that. The more you want to make, the more you need to spend on inventory, the more time you need to spend sourcing products because you need to spread that money wide across a bunch of different ones. So now that we're on the same page, you know you need a lot of money to make a lot of money. From my point of view, let me explain to you what these 3 stages of making money on Amazon FBA looks like for me. The first stage is going to be like a small trial run. You know stuff sells, you can find a couple products here and there, but you really shouldn't be expecting to make a bunch of money. Think about it like this. Let's say you have $5,000 to invest in product. You spend that $5,000 across a 2-week span, and your average ROI at the time of purchase is right around 50%. Well, after shipping to Amazon, the small amount of price fluctuation, maybe a couple returns here and there, the actual total return you're going to get on that $5,000, let's just say, is $1,900. So right around 38% ROI. It's not like Amazon is going to magically just disperse $6,900 into your bank account from that $5,000. Every single product you're selling on your store is going to sell at a different pace, just depending on the offers, the sales rank, the time of year. There's so many different things that are factored into how fast your products actually sell. And some of your products are going to sell instantly, and some of them are going to take a couple weeks. The way that I believe you should be thinking about your Amazon business from the start is picturing yourself like a small level of Walmart. Everything in Walmart is going to eventually usually sell, and everything sells completely differently. In all honesty, especially right now, I really don't think Amazon should be looked at as some sort of side hustle anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, you can definitely do it on the side of your current job or something, spend a couple hours on it here and there, but it's not for anyone that just wants to make a couple $1,000s real quick and then move on. If you need quick money, this is definitely not what you want to do. In my opinion, the only people that should be starting an Amazon business is anyone that understands the importance of time. Because yes, you can start finding products instantly. Maybe you start sourcing right now and you can find products, send them in, but you're never going to see the profit on those products just spawn into your bank account. Products are going to sell, they're going to make you profit, but since this business is all inventory based, you have to continuously be throwing that money right back into restocking those products that are selling through or bringing on new ones to scale. So let's brings me to the second stage of actually making money with Amazon, and it actually doesn't have to do with making money at all. Let's just say you've been doing this constantly for the last 3 to 4 months, and you're going to start wondering to yourself, like, where is all the money? Seller Board is telling you you're making $8,000 a month, but you're not seeing it reflect in your bank account. If you've been selling for a while now, you've definitely probably gone through this stage, or maybe you're currently going through it, and you can quickly realize that maybe you started this business 4 months ago with $5,000 in capital, and that's all you've been using to put your spend on, and now a couple months later, maybe you're sitting on $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in product inventory in your Amazon store. You're having consistent sales every day, you're consistently making profit, but all the money that's coming in, you're just spending right back into restocking those products. All of that excess inventory you now have on your store just spawned from that initial $5,000 investment. This is for sure the most important part of this video. Yes, I sell on Amazon to make money, but as you're growing your Amazon business, and if you're actually treating it like a business, which with Amazon's new fees and the way they're structuring everything, this is pretty much the only thing I think you should be doing. Your inventory is what's going to be reflecting your profits in the second stage. And that's the thing. Starting an Amazon business isn't just like starting a small little drop shipping store on the side. It's a business you can start right now today and then still continuously build it in years to come. And that's why I think it's so different than any of these other online businesses, because it's not just an online business. You're ordering products, you're receiving products, you're prepping products, you're sending products out. You have to actually do work. Just like if you were to open up a restaurant, maybe a landscaping company, whatever the case may be, you're doing real work to make that money. Now, I don't want to compare selling on Amazon to those because Amazon is 1,000 times easier, but it's not just an online business. So now you get to the final stage of making money. You've been selling for maybe over a year. You can find products in a couple minutes. You have VAs helping you find more. You have a catalog of products that you can constantly restock, old products you can bring back on whenever. Just have a massive spreadsheet of products that you can sell. At this point, you don't need to work much to be profiting 10K plus a month. But again, this all just boils down to how much money you're actually investing on products. So now you can either continue to scale. Maybe you want to be doing 500K revenue every single month. You want to be profiting 50 to 100K a month. You'll start purchasing from wholesale suppliers, hiring a bunch of employees, employees. The beauty of this is you can do this if you want, or maybe you like running a lean operation. Maybe you like having 2 to 3 employees, doing 100 to 150K in revenue a month, profiting 15 to 20K, all while having to work maybe a couple hours a week at this point. There's no right or wrong option, but this is, in my opinion, what I believe to be the final stage of making money with Amazon. And it's when you can decide to control your spend to equate how much profit you want to make. Over the course of running your Amazon business, the only time you'll actually truly see how much profit you've been able to make over the years is when you decide to completely clear out all your inventory, sell everything without restocking, which obviously you'll never do when you made it that far because Amazon's so lucrative. You've now built a cash generating machine that can continue to pay you for years to come, and you can add it to your portfolio of income. If you can take away one thing from this video, it's that Amazon is the complete opposite of making fast money. Don't let the gurus on Instagram try and convince you that they're actually selling Fiji water or Method body wash and profiting that easily, but they're definitely right about one thing, which is Amazon is a business model that 1000% works. Now, I hope this video has shed some light on what you can actually expect when it comes to making money with Amazon. And honestly, pretty much any online business you start is going to be like this. Most people just won't mention it. And maybe this saves you some time from having to purchase an expensive course. And if you're kind of on the fence and you want more clarity, I'm going to link a video at the end of this one. And that's just going to break down how my Amazon business was structured. And maybe it's something that you'd also like. Now, if you're someone that wants to actually build a business like this, you've already kind of seen a bunch of videos, but you still can't get over that first initial step of just finding profitable products to sell, or struggling with ungating, or whatever the case may be, you just need some more help. There's also a Calendly link below. Book in a time slot, chat with me. And if you have realistic expectations, I can definitely get you off the ground running.